Hey guys, and today I'm going to talk to you about diabetes. Now, diabetes is a pretty common form of a disease in the world. It's especially common in the United States due to our eating poorly, and 8.5% of people in the United States have diabetes. I got that information from CBS.org. 5% also have, there's also two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. 5% have type 1 diabetes, and I got that from diabetes.org. Um, Now, type 1 diabetes is different than type 2 in the way that type 1, your pancreas cannot produce insulin. Um, Insulin is a hormone that lets your cells accept sugar. Type 1 is also hereditary. You can't obtain type 1. You can't. Your cells, you're born without the cells with the capability to make insulin. And type 2, on the other hand, is you can get type 2, like, no matter your age. Type 2 diabetes is caused by eating too much sugar throughout your life, or being too overweight is part of the problem. It's when your cells stop having the ability to recognize insulin. And you can treat type 1 diabetes through insulin injections. If you ever see someone pull out a needle right before they eat or after they eat, it's insulin that they inject into their body. That way their cells can accept the sugar that they just ate they just ate to use that as energy. Type 2 is pretty untreatable. Like, there's not much you can do. That's why a lot of diabetics lose limbs, is because their legs or their arms or extremities far away, they stop getting enough sugar. They don't get enough energy to move, so their muscles start to die. So they just get it amputated. Um, Type 2 also is the most common type of diabetes, just due to the United States is the only country in the world that has majority type 2 diabetes. And if you go to any other country and you eat their restaurants and stuff, they're much healthier. You don't, I mean, much less fat and sugar. Um, Type 2 diabetes also is very hard on children if they do get it early. Usually don't live past 20, and I got that also at diabetes.org. And they don't live past 20 because they don't get the necessary energy they need to for their brain to grow properly, and their heart to grow properly, everything to grow properly. It just doesn't grow very right. And yeah, that's my speech on diabetes. I thank you all guys for listening, and